Greetings, Paper Demons! Welcome to the Paper Dispatch live stream. If you're new to Paper Demon, welcome to the community. Paper Demon is an online art and writing community where we motivate each other with the Paper Demon Art role-playing game. If you're not familiar with that, it's a game where you draw your original characters and complete challenges with your characters and earn loot. So if you'd like to learn more about that, there's a link in the description below. Hi Nathan, hi Bubba, hi Fumbling Narwhal, hi Bordeus, hi Art Beetle. Welcome to the stream. We got quite a few things to talk about today. Just first, we're going to start with a few announcements, just for those who may not know what we're running right now, what art challenges we're running right now. Our Champions of the Summer Rose series continues throughout the summer. This is our big art challenge series. It's a series of art and writing challenges to inspire you through the summer that are themed around romantic fantasy. So you can learn more about that. There's a link in the description below. Right now, currently, we've got several challenges. We've got weekly prompts running. Some of those, like there's one here that's going to end in 4 days. We've got a portal that's going to be running through the rest of summer, a character creation event, and here's another weekly prompt we've got, and Shadow of the Rose, which just started on Sunday. And this is an interactive story where you, the community, gets to vote on what happens next, and this happens exclusively in our Discord server. However, you can still follow the story on our website if you'd like to. So check that out. Again, links for everything should be in the description below. Hi Cpran, how are you? Let me open up my notes here. I've switched from Notepad and upgraded to a better editor. Let me see. Can I zoom in on this? Can I make this bigger so you guys can see this better? View. Let's see. Can I make the font bigger? I feel like it's too small. Preferences. I should have done this before I started the stream. Font size. Here we go. Make the logo bigger. Is this better? Boop, 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 boop. Yes. Big. Okay. There we go. Do I have to click save? No. Okay, we're good. Sweet. All right. So a little bit about this stream. This is a weekly stream where we just kind of talk about what's going on in the community and share some behind the scenes stuff and get feedback from the community about some upcoming stuff. So you guys have a chance to tell us, give us your input. I did want to let you guys know that we're always open to feedback. We take feedback very seriously. If there are concerns that you have about our staff members or our the way that we're operating the game, if you guys are unfamiliar, we do have very strict community guidelines. Actually, let me bring those up real quick. I wasn't planning to talk about this, but I just kind of thought about it, and a recent incident kind of reminded me of this. So let's talk about it. We're going to talk about this real quick. Paper Demon is a safe and inclusive community. We don't tolerate insensitivity towards... wait, hold on. Sorry, words are hard. Insensitivity toward the following are violations of the community guidelines: gender, gender identity, gender expression, sexual orientation, relationship orientation, physical appearance, body size, shape, race, ethnicity, culture, disability, ability, religion, age, profession, socio-economic standing, mental and physical health, education. This is not an exhaustive list, and topics will be added as needed. Approach each interaction with others as an opportunity to help each other grow. Please be considerate and empathetic towards others. Don't attack, harass, publicly call out, insult, or otherwise antagonize any member of the community. Aggressive language, excessive self-deprecating comments, and excessive negativity that are harmful to you and the community are therefore not tolerated. Dishonesty, trolling, and bullying are not acceptable. So, if you think, I want to make it clear that if you think a staff member is violating these community guidelines, please report it, because we take action on that. If another community member, even if it's a staff member, is not following these guidelines or makes you feel unwelcome or unsafe in some way, we want to address that and make sure that we are taking care of that, because making sure that this community is a safe and welcoming place is extremely important to me. This is like my mission, is to make this a place where everyone feels included and welcome and excited and happy to be making art and like just feeling like a sense of belonging. That's like extremely important to me. So anyway, I've rambled on long enough about that, but I just want to make sure that that's made clear to everyone. So if you notice something, please say something. Let me drop a link to these community guidelines in the chat. And there should be instructions in here on how to report it. You can send an email to support@paperdemon.com. If you are in the Discord server, there's also an option to open a support ticket in Discord, and it opens up a private ticket with the mods. However, if you're reporting a mod staff member, you may want to use the support email instead. So that, you know, it's not seen by the other moderators if you want. You can also privately DM me if you want to ensure privacy, if you're trying to report someone other than me. So just want to make sure that that's clear. We have a question from Nathan Brown. Is being too good at their job count? I'm not sure I understand. Also, Unlikely Valentine says, ka-chow. I may have missed the context for that. Okay, on with the things. Also, one other note. Art Fight is going on right now. We are not associated with Art Fight, but if you are participating in Art Fight, know that a lot of our community members are as well. There is a thread going on in our forums and in our Discord where other members of our community are sharing their characters. You can get rewards in our game for participating in Art Fight if you draw PaperDemon Art RPG characters. So there's more information about that in this link, which should be linked in down and below in the description, but I'm dropping it in the chat as well. Okay, so let's get on with some of the news stuff. Okay, what's coming? We're gonna be announcing a sale probably Friday. So we're gonna be offering a discount on tokens, so you guys can stock up on some cool stuff. 3 new companions are coming out. We have a new Ride-In companion, which is themed after Blue Rose. Oh, Nathan is clarifying. You said report things, so I was asking if being too good at their job count as well. I mean, you can. Sure, we love positive feedback as well. I mean, that does help us a lot. Like, sometimes our staff spends a lot of time dealing with, like, addressing negative stuff, so we always appreciate hearing good things, because that, like, makes us feel good and appreciated. So, yes, please do. Okay, yes, Cpran, I'm going to show you guys. I have 4 new weapons ready. I'm planning to make more, so I'm going to show you what those look like in this stream. So yes, new weapons. Yes. Okay, so discount on tokens is coming in the sale, and three companions. One is going to be a Ride-In, which is Ride-Ins are from the World of Blue Rose by Green Ronin, and then we have a merchant, two gold drop companions coming, which I talked about in the last stream. I think I showed both of those. And then I have some weapons, which I'm going to show you in just a second here. There's some comments here in the chat. Art Beetle says, time to stock up on the little triangles. Okay, Nathan says, then Bordeus rocks. Yes, Bordeus, please show a lot of love for Bordeus, because Bordeus, you guys may not know this, but Bordeus actually contributes a lot of really cool ideas to the PaperDemon Art RPG and contributes a lot to the community, helps a lot of new players, and draws a lot of characters draws a lot of art for new players, like to help welcome them to the community. So yes, please shower Bordeus with all of your love, because it is absolutely well deserved. So thank you, Bordeus, and I'm glad that you're here to hear that. Unlikely Valentine says, forbidden Doritos, in reference to the Trokans. Yes, yes, yes. For those who are wondering what the Trokans are, let me show you what those are. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna head to our shop. Trokans. These are our premium currency, in-game currency, which you can use to buy various things. So these are going to go on sale very shortly. So if you're planning to stock up, just wait a few days and you're going to get a coupon code where you can get them at a discount. I probably should have been prepared on the stream to drop the coupon code so that you could buy now if you wanted, but just be patient. Or you could buy at full price and support us. We're cool with that too. Anyway, okay, you guys want to see the new weapons, so let's take a look at those. So first, let me show you the sketches. I think you guys might want to see these. So I did some concept sketches for some new weapons. So they are themed like romantic-ish, and I was kind of inspired a bit by like Phantom of the Opera, and like how the Phantom's dungeon is like full of candles and skulls and stuff. So I thought I'd like kind of go with like candles and skulls as a motif. And so I have like a piano, a rapier, a morning star. Is that what it's called? Morning star? A scepter. Some of these are done already. I also was kind of experimenting with a fan dagger thing, but I don't know if it actually worked. So these are all weapons. I don't care if you think a piano is practical as a weapon or not. This is a magical fantasy world, and you can figure out how that works or not. Let me pull up the finished ones. So this is the finished piano. Looks pretty cool. Let me see. Can I zoom in? Enhance. Oh, it's probably going to be fuzzy on stream. I should have probably exported a higher res so you could see it. But yes, very nice. I've been including blue roses in here too to be on theme with the Champions of the Summer Rose event. Yeah, pianos are dropped on many in many classic cartoons. Sounds like a good weapon to me. That's right. That's right. Let's see what else we got. We have the scepter. Kind of a little bit inspired by Sailor Moon in this one. Fumbling Narwhal says they like the harp, lyre, and violin. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do the harp. This is the Morning Star. I just finished this morning. And then, what else? The rapier. Yes. So these will all be available only only for a limited time. They'll only be available during the sale, or like during the Champions of... I haven't decided exactly the time that they'll be available, but maximum during the Champions of the Summer Rose event. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably leave them up till the end of August, because some people might earn some tokens during the event and want to buy them. So that's probably what we'll do. They'll be available through the end of August, rather than limiting it to just the sale. That would be the fairest thing to do. Cool. So people have some good thoughts on these. Thank you so much. Maybe have the fan blade with the blades at the tip of each fan joint. Yeah, let me go back to that sketch. Where was that? Yeah, I had another one here, kind of like that. I don't know. It kind of wasn't working. I don't know. I kind of had trouble making it work. I also kind of wanted to do like a gauntlet crossbow thing, but okay, Cpran asks, is the sale only until the end of July, or is that protected information for now? I haven't decided yet. Most likely end of July, early August. I'm going on vacation at the end of... I shouldn't say, actually. I'm on stream. Don't tell people when you're going on vacation. I haven't decided exactly when the sale's going to end. But most likely the sale will run 3 to 4 weeks. I will announce it. These weapons, by the way, are going to be a second tier elemental. So the piano is, for example, is going to be a metal weapon. I think I was maybe going to make this one celestial and this one aurora, I think. And this one earth. No, not earth. That's not a secondary elemental. I'm still figuring it out. Because the only secondary elemental weapons that we have had thus far have been the gacha ones that we did last sale. And those weren't very accessible to people because they were more pricey. So I wanted to make these the first like secondary elemental weapons that we can kind of make more accessible to people. These are not going to be gacha weapons. They won't be one of a kind. So, you know, people can buy multiple of them if they wanted. Okay, any questions about these upcoming weapons? I'm happy to answer those. Let me see. I could try and put them all on screen at once. So yeah, I'm going to try and do probably 2 more, maybe 4 more. I don't know. Try to resize the windows. Hang on a second. Resize. Oh, crap. Try to resize the windows. Boop. Price? Okay. I still have to decide on prices. What did we do for the gacha ones? Let's see. It's not going to be as expensive as the gachas. I think it's going to be... What was this? Was this the last one we did? No. See, I can't even... What was the name of the last one we did? Mystique? Is it called Mystique? Here. These were $350. They will not be this expensive. They'll be... They will be definitely less than this. Because these were like one-of-a-kind ones. Regular one-element weapons have been $150. They'd probably be a little... Those ones, I think, were... The ones that are in the shop right now... Like, these ones are $150, but they're... these are core elemental, like first elemental weapons. I think I might price them higher than this. Because they are... You can craft these weapons. They're easily accessible, whereas you can't craft a secondary elemental weapon, so I feel like the price should be higher. So I need to like talk with my team and figure out the price. If it's not hard to code, I'd love a weapon that gives a random effect each time, like more magic, more defense. Oh, interesting. Let me write that down. Where are my notes? Okay, let me say, okay, notes. Weapon that gives random effect each time, more magic, more defense. Bubba says, since there is some sort of gothic love theme, I usually see cool interpretations of those spiked fences. Maybe that will help with ideas. Yeah, those spiked fences. Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, I think I've... Tank class when? First, we got to do apothecary, because we promised that we would deliver that, because that was our stretch goal from the last sale. Apothecary, we got to get out within the next few months. Let's see. Cpran requests, please early August. I'm poor this month. I weep. Okay. Let's see if I missed any other comments. A purchasable second tier base weapon would be awesome that could be forged after. Yes. Just a, okay, Art Beetle says element of surprise weapon. Oh, joking. You're joking. Well, we do have the cocktail that does this, which we haven't offered those in a while. We should bring those back for our birthday, which is coming up in September. But yes, let me make a note about the tank class too. We will probably work on getting that in early next year. Okay, what else did we want to talk about today? Hey, let's do a raffle. Drop your guys' usernames in the chat and we will do a raffle for 25 tokens. Drop your usernames in the chat and we will raffle 25 tokens. Let's see. I have a wheel. The Wheel of Fun. Okay, it remembers what I put in here last time. Art Beetle's in here. Fumbling Narwhal, are you here? Good, I don't have to type your name again. Unlikely Valentine is here. Woot, no, Rave Dragon is your name. I almost put Woots as your username. Bordeus, Barreling Noodles. Oh, that's a cool name. I don't think I've seen you around before. Are you new, Bubba? Are you new to the community? Barreling Noodles. I don't think I've seen you around before. Cpran. Wow, we got quite a few people this time. Thank you, Art Beetle, for sitting out. Giving someone else a chance to win. Am I missing anyone? Do I have everyone in there? There was a hint in that one page that suggests once you finish one class, you can take another with higher rank. Will that be on the to-do list when more classes are added? I think that's going to be like way down the line because of the technical complexity of it. What we want to eventually do is allow you to, once you finish one ability tree, to be able to also learn abilities on other trees. But it's very technically complicated, and I think that we would rather add more classes first and then add that later. So it might be a ways away. Cool Caius, do you want to... oh, wait, you're a staff member. I think I'm going to leave you out since you're on staff. Anyone else? Echo has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, I think everyone's in. Let's spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Fumbling Narwhal. Congratulations. All right, I'll deposit those into your bank. Let me make a note in my notebook here. Fumbling narwhals, narwhals, swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion, 'cause they are so awesome. All right, cool. What else did we want to talk about? All right, after the stream, I'll deposit your tokens into your bank. Okay, we were maybe going to have a special guest today, but that didn't work out. We will do that next time. I'm working on a YouTube video. This was a suggestion that we talked about last stream, which is we're going to do a video about how to find other artists for art trades. To give you guys some context, I'm doing YouTube videos as a means to bring new people into the community. So it's not targeted at people who are already members of the community. It's meant to show up in searches that would be for people who are like our existing community members. I'm trying to find the words to explain this. Okay, people who are like us that like to draw original characters and who would like PaperDemon but don't know about us yet, who may be searching for certain art-related videos, or looking at other videos that are art-related. So it's a marketing technique, right? To create videos in hopes of getting the word out about PaperDemon Art RPG. So this was a video topic that was suggested at the last Paper Dispatch. I think it's a really good one that can bring in new people because we can basically suggest in this video of like how to find artists for art trades, play an art RPG because art trades happen in art RPGs, right? But I wanted to know from you guys, like, what are some things that you guys do to help, like, to do art trades, like find other artists to do art trades with? So if you guys could let me know in the chat, like, what would you suggest to other people? What are some things that have worked for you for doing art trades? Because I haven't really done art trades, so I feel like if I did a video on this, I've done art trades with some of my friends, but I don't do them a lot, so I feel like you guys are better qualified to give me some tips to put in this video. So I would really appreciate your guys' input. No one is typing in the chat, but maybe there's a delay. Or maybe everyone is typing long answers, which is totally possible. Or everyone's internet just went out. Okay, poke them on Discord. Some people host events for art trades, like Secret Santas or knockoff art fights. I didn't know there were knockoff art fights. I'm gonna credit you guys. Oh, DeviantArt. Yeah. I was gonna put that down, but I feel like that's probably not the most viable. Conventions? Tell me more about that, Nathan. Find a community that you're interested in, like example, Pokemon OC community. Okay. Let me credit your PD username. Oh, it is Elliot the Idiot. Okay. Flight Rising. Oh, that's a pet sim, right? I mean, we could put Art Fight as a suggestion. Ask permission to borrow a character. Channels specifically for art trades. Like draw a character above. That's a good one. Those are popular. Like those are on Toy House too, right? We have one of those on PaperDemon as well. I'm gonna put that Toy House, PaperDemon. A lot of forum posts on niche sites where people ask for art trades or offer free art requests. Pet sim sites, people offer art trades and forums. Okay, who? Okay, so yeah, Nathan, what I'm kind of asking is like more detail of like when you go to a convention, how do you then track down another artist and then discuss a art trade? Because like, how would you first find another artist? Like, are there art meetups or are there art panels or like, are there like art rooms or creative rooms or something? Zines I'm in like to encourage the artist to interact. Zines, like can you give an example, Art Beetle? Draw the OC above, such as giving sketches or drawing them poorly. Would art challenges like draw this in your style count? That's interesting. Because it's like a one-way trade in a way. It's not really a trade. It's like one... Okay, Nathan said all of the above. Okay. What was your username on PD? Reef Dragon. Okay. Art meetups, panels, creative rooms. Have you been, Nathan, have you been to Gen Con? Are you going this year? I have friends that are going. I've never been before. I hear it's really cool. Design a flyer to pass out and hand them out to people at art panels. I've actually done flyers for PaperDemon and handed them out before, and people look at me so weird when I do that. Of course, I'm kind of awkward, so. You are going. Oh, that's so cool. Have you been before? Someday I'll try and go. It's huge. I think it's very expensive to go, and I hear it's really hard to get a hotel room, so at some point I'll have to go. Are there any art challenges you can think of that might be similar to Draw This in Your Style that are like actual art trades where it's like you draw something and you get something back? Like obviously we can think of Art Fight, but are there other ones? And like are there any suggestions you guys have for someone who might be shy, who's like never asked for an art trade before? Okay, Art Beetle says, I'm in a small Discord for Newport Zine. Drawing the mascot or doodle sessions. Oh, you've been to Phoenix Comic Con a lot. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Bubba, you said you don't know what that is. Can you clarify what you were at? Oh, what's Gen Con? Oh, Gen Con is like this big tabletop roleplay event. It's huge. It's like the mega convention of tabletop role-playing games. So a lot of the big publishers for tabletop role-playing games will go. So it's like and a lot of people will go to play games and host games and run games and stuff. So it's like a really big event. For the shy people, they could always put it in their profile that they are open to art trades and they could post art to discreetly advertise. Okay, yes, put it in your profile. Social media profile that you are open for art trades. Are there any like warnings that you guys have? Like I know with commissions, sometimes people are like, there's certain things that you guys gotta look out for or be warned about with commissions. Are there certain warnings that people should look out for or red flags that people should look out for art trades as well? Or is that something that people don't really care about because it doesn't matter if you don't, it's not a big deal if you don't get art back or anything like that? This down. I also had a thought here too. For you could offer to draw a character for a writer and they can write a story for your character. Yeah, Bordes is talking about the Weretoad boss that we did. Um, that was from Printable Heroes, I believe. Let me pull up his website real quick. Marshall. He's got these really cool monsters and stuff. We should do one of his monsters again. That would be fun. We haven't done that in a while. Okay. Let's see. All right, warnings to look out for. Okay, so make sure you know what your boundaries are, is what I'm hearing from Elliot. Like, make sure you say you're okay with XYZ, but not okay drawing ABC or whatever. Like, some people are not okay drawing not safe for work or not drawing mech because it's too complicated or whatever. Make sure you know your boundaries and the boundaries of the other artist. Mech, animals, etc. Scammers who use art trades often don't really have a realistic sense of time frame for how long a drawing takes, from my experience. Sometimes people will forget or accidentally ghost the person they are trading with, which is very disappointing if an art already started. Draw this in these 6 styles, but turn it into a group collaborative drawing of each other's OCs in each panel, like a collage. Is this an example? Okay. Okay, C. Pran says if one is serious about the art trade, discuss what kind of pieces you make for each other. Like, is it colored half bodies? Yeah. Discuss expectations with the other person. Colored half body. Expectations, deliverables. If they ghost you, they could be scamming you. Apparently I can't spell half body. Let's see, this was secret. Boundaries. Okay. All right, this is pretty good. I think this is a pretty good list. Yeah, C-Pran, I think you're right. Like, it would be unfair if you were doing like a fully finished colored piece and the other person was only giving you a sketch. Let me expand on that here. One could always post their part only after receiving theirs, but if both traders are following that, it will get awkward. It can help to remind people of an art trade if they forget after a while. people of the art trade in case they forget also. You guys want to, yeah, I think discussing a timeline is a good idea. When you expect it to be finished, like within a week, a month, whatever, because if you expect it within a week and you deliver yours in a week and then 2 months later the other person hasn't done theirs, like that's unfair, right? Like you may never see it, right? And that's one of the things that like happens with Secret Santa, because we host a Secret Santa every year and there's always people that sign up and then don't do it, or they deliver really late, which is why we try to tell people, like, just try to make something, even if all you do is a sketch, you know, spend 10 minutes doing a sketch so at least you did something, because it really doesn't feel good to the other person to not get anything. The Secret Santa is actually like a point of pain for me every year, because I really hate when, and I understand like for some people things come up, you know, family emergency, illness, etc., executive dysfunction, things come up and people are unable to hold their commitment. But it's just really sucky for the artists who did put forth the effort to do their Secret Santa and then those people not get a gift. At least this past year when we did it, the staff was really awesome. The PaperDemon staff stepped in, and for everyone who didn't get a gift, the staff stepped in and did gifts for the people who didn't get them, which was really nice. So I'm glad that we had that happen. Secret Santas often ask for backup artists. I don't remember if you have. Some people offer additional art for those who didn't get any. Yeah, we did that last year. We hadn't done that in years past, but I'm really glad that we did that this past year. One of our staff members suggested that, and it was a really good idea. Yes, communication, Nathan, is definitely good. All right, this is a great list, guys. I think I have enough info here to put in a video. If you guys have any other suggestions, you can drop it in the chat. We're almost at an hour, so I think that's everything I wanted to cover in this session. Last thing I have here, if you guys wanted to discuss, just like a creative tip we could share with the community, like what would you tell a beginner artist to help them draw faces better? Or to get started learning how to draw faces? What tips do you guys have? Let me know in the chat. And then we'll wrap up the stream. Our stream's going to be on Wednesdays, yes. I'm happy to take any other questions too if you guys have them. They don't have to be on this particular topic. They could be random PaperDemon questions. Shout out to Bordeus again for dealing with us noobs. Yes, thank you, Bordeus. Bordeus deserves all the shout outs. Okay, Cool Kaya says, I know there's a technique where you draw a circle, add a jaw around it, and draw a cross to show where the features go. Yes, this is a technique I use as well. Bordeaux says, I have not been able to help many folks. You are being very modest. Bordeaux, you have helped many people. Thank you for your service to the community, Bordeaux. Bubba says deconstruction of shapes is a big one, also to not draw only one angle. Yeah, practicing different angles really helps a lot. Fumbling Narwhal says pay attention to shapes and planes of the face. Draw from references always. Use Pinterest or something. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard some beginner artists feel like using references is somehow cheating, or they for some reason think that using references is wrong. I'm telling you, professional artists, traditional artists are taught to use references. It is an important step both to learning and to producing art. So use those references. There are also responsible ways to use references, but that is another topic I will get into. This probably deserves its own video. Elliot also says, use references if you want to get the desired pose perspective, even if you think you don't need it. Wait for drawing expressions. Those tend to be much harder. Okay, Bubba says, using references does not make you a bad artist. That's right. Nathan says, I know for a fact you're lying, Bordeas. Nathan says, I have a degree in graphic design. Awesome. Art videos in general are going to be so good for the channel. I've done some art videos on this channel. I have mixed feelings about my enthusiasm for making them. So, on the one hand, there are already so many channels that are doing them really well. And on the other hand, I feel like teaching is something that is not super hard for me in some ways. On the other hand, I do feel like I have to prepare when I'm doing an instructional video. So, like, I have to plan it out. I have to do some research. So I have mixed feelings about it. Color theory is also important for beginners. I actually have a color series on this channel, but it's not very good. I've been meaning to redo it. Color is an important aspect of my artwork. So I think I would do really, I would do very well at doing a color theory video. There's not a whole lot of references for like dad bods I've found in my research. I actually recently was looking for that type of reference. For something similar, actually. Because there's this character I like to draw named Erend from Horizon Zero Dawn. And people speculate that it kind of has like a dad bod. Although we don't really know for sure. It's kind of hard to tell with the clothing he wears. But some people draw him with like this big gut. Anyway, so I have like a collection of some references like that. Some people say you don't really need this, but if you're so set on drawing heads perfectly, is understand the bony landmarks, the skull, and how they work. Yeah, actually one of the things that I had to do, because I studied illustration, we had to buy a skull, not a real skull, but like a fake skull, and draw it from like hundreds of different angles. Like we had drawing assignments where we had to do that so that we learned the structure of the skull. Nathan is asking, what are you using for colors media-wise? My primary medium is digital. However, if I'm doing something traditionally, these days I'm usually doing watercolor. Yeah, I like 95% of the time I'm digital now. I'm using Photoshop. That is my tool of choice. Okay. Fumbling Narwhal says also use a pen for practicing. I meant to write all this stuff down, guys. You got a lot of good ideas. I might have to go back after this video is done and write it all down. This is really good stuff. I feel like this could be like its own YouTube video as well. Let me make a note here. Make a video on color theory. And like I want to do on my personal style of color theory. Because I have my own opinions. My own personal style of color. Your personal philosophies of character design would be a good video. Really? I feel like my character design is not that interesting. I appreciate that suggestion, though. I have to think about it. 3D references are lifesavers like stuff under the skin peel. Nathan says, I took 2 years of anatomy, which helped so much. Yeah, I took a lot of figure drawing as well, which helped. Okay, guys, we're past an hour now. Seabrand says, not sure if this will get through again, but I often need to combine multiple references, find the angle of one limb, how it bends, then another, and so on. Yes, I do the same thing. I will gather multiple references. Actually, if you guys don't know this tool, there's this tool called PureRef. They actually recently upgraded it. I think now you have to pay for it. But there used to be like I think there might be a free version. I don't know. It's a very simple app on Windows where it lets you you can drag and drop images from the internet onto it, and it you can set it up so it's always on top. So it's on top of your art program. So you can see all of your pictures, all your reference pictures together. I find it extremely useful. I use it every time I draw. Let me drop a link to this in the chat in case you guys want it. Very useful for reference. 3D posing apps are a thing. I've tried using them and then I keep forgetting that they exist. I also find them incredibly frustrating to use. This may be an unpopular opinion, but I'm actually a little bit excited about how AI can be useful for photo reference, like being able to say, show me a woman or, you know, a dad bod looking at a sunset at a 3/4 angle, holding a bucket and carrying a child or something. You know, you could put in a prompt to generate the exact reference photo that you need with the lighting that you want, that you can then use for an artwork, which could be a very useful tool for an artist. And it would be a photo reference rather than something that would be infringing on artist's work, because although I guess you could, I mean, I don't know. The most of the controversy with AI, okay, we're getting into a topic that maybe I shouldn't have brought up this topic, because then we could talk for an hour on this topic. But most of the controversy with AI art is, or AI generation is with AI art, in that it's generating based on artists' work and replicating their art style. But if it's working from photographs that are sourced properly, it's different, right? Yes, if the AI image is used privately, not published, and used for reference, yeah. Easy pose. Cool Kaya suggests easy pose. Awesome. Okay, cool. All right. Maybe next time we should talk more about AI. Maybe that would be a good discussion, community discussion. Or if you guys have other suggestions for topics for future Paper Dispatch conversations, let me know. You can let me know in the suggestion box of the Discord. By the way, there have been some suggestions that have been put there that I haven't looked at yet. I need to do that. At me if I haven't responded yet. Thank you all for joining this week's Paper Dispatch. If you are new to PaperDemon, you haven't joined the community yet, check it out. There's a link in the description below. We host creative challenges every week. We have a new prompt come out every week. We have a major art challenge every month. We run year-round. We have boss fights. We have portals to new worlds that your character can explore. It is a lot of fun. Our community is super awesome, and we're very friendly and supportive, and our community is the best community out there, just saying. So check it out. And yeah, we even have a really cool video that explains how it works, and it's super fun. And tell your friends, because you can get free items for telling your friends. Which is a quick reminder, we are running a referral event right now. Where is it? I swear to God, where is it? So many events running, you can't keep track of them all. Hold on a second. I swear I could talk forever. Every time I run one of these streams, I'm like, how am I gonna fill 30 minutes? And then it fills up for like a whole freaking hour, and I'm like, God damn it, I have more things I want to say. Okay, refer a friend food basket. Tell your friends about PaperDemon, and you each get a food basket. Not like a real thing that you can actually eat. They are virtual items of food that you can use to heal your character. And right now, they are special items that are themed after Blue Rose. So these are they are limited, like not limited edition. What's the word? Seasonal items. There we go. So anyway, we're running that for another 50 days. We're running this through the summer. So check that out. I'll drop a link to that in the chat. So tell your friends. Yeah, the more the merrier. And then, yeah, so that's it. Thank you for joining. I will see you in the next Paper Dispatch. The next one will be the same time, Wednesday at noon Pacific or 3 p.m. Eastern time, Wednesday. So I will see you there. And if you miss it, you can always watch the recording. I will catch you guys later. Bye. Bye, Bubba. Bye, Nathan. Bye, Cool Caius. Bye, Cpran. Bye, Unlikely Valentine. Bye, Fumbling Narwhal. Elliot. Bordeus. I'm sure I'm missing someone. Who am I missing? Maybe that's everyone. Bye, everyone. I'll catch you next time. See you in the Discord.